What's up guys, JaretCampisi coming back at you with another motorcycle video. Today is not a first ride because I actually already have ridden this before. Today is special because it's a test ride. So I'm thinking about picking up a Panigale 959, it's a 2016, and I'm super excited. So we're gonna show you the bike a little bit, I'm gonna take it for a test ride, and I hope you enjoy. So this is the 959 Panigale, 157 horsepower. It's got the shotgun exhaust down below. It's that classic Ducati L-twin engine. So let's have the lady go ahead and start that puppy up and let's hear what it sounds like. Isn't that awesome? How cool is that? Just give it a few reps. What do you think of that?
That's scary.
It's angry.
Yeah. It's like
they're angry.
aggressive.
They're angry bikes. All right, so let's hop on this puppy and take it for a ride. Thanks, Christina. So we are on a 2016 959 Panigale. It's currently in sport mode, which is full power, but it's like full power but low mode, some shit, I don't know. I've already done a first ride on this, I'll put that in a link in the description. And shout out to Ducati of Santa Barbara for letting me do those first rides for you guys. So this is a test ride. As I said, I've already ridden this before. I didn't have a lot of time the last time I took it out. So now I've got the afternoon to ride this thing and really get a feel for it and sit with it and see how it feels. So I'm so excited, man. Oh my God. Weather could have been a little better, but whatever. I'm on a Panigale, you know. It's tough to complain. So, you know, one thing coming from my GSXR, this is definitely a more aggressive riding position. You're definitely leaned a lot more over. There's a little more weight on your handlebars. But it's, you know, it's not a big deal. These bikes aren't made for comfort. It's still a super sport. So it's not no thing. But the last first ride that I did was actually on a RSV4, the Aprilia, and I went into that having no expectations at all and actually really enjoyed that bike. So that's what I'm basically coming off of. Man, these Ducatis, they just... So that's the thing, I was thinking about it the other day, you know, because I was, you know, looking at getting into a new bike, and I was looking at the BMWs, the S1000s, and looking at the the RSV, and I actually really like the Italian bikes. You know, I'm Italian. I've always loved the Italian, you know, the Ferraris and the Lamborghinis and, you know, the Ducatis and the MV Agustas and the Aprilias. Like, there's something about the Italian styling and the passion that they put into these bikes. And, you know, could you find, you know, are they expensive? Yes, they are. You know, could you find better value for your money? Probably. I think it's fogging up here. But for me, it's about how it makes you feel when you ride the bike. That's why I like riding motorcycles. I like the feeling that you get. And I think that's really what it's all about, you know? It's all about finding a bike that you enjoy riding and just makes you feel special. The biggest complaints I've heard about these bikes is, you know, the seat getting hot, maybe the riding position not being super comfortable, and obviously the price. So I do have a little bit of heat under my seat right now, but honestly, I'm always cold. I'm like pretty much cold all the time. I'm like an old fucking lady. So I don't mind a little bit of heat coming up under my seat. Actually, I think it feels fantastic. In the middle of the summer, yeah, it might be a little hot, but there's things you can do. You can get carbon fiber exhaust covers and stuff like that, and it'll take care of it. So, God, the sound of these V-twins, man. They just have so much character. And everybody loves the Ducati, man. So yeah, these have 3 rider modes. You've got your sport, your wet, and your race. I'm in sport right now. Wet is when, you know, changes all the different settings of the ABS, the Ducati traction control, how the engine's mapped, stuff like that. So sport mode is like the easiest to ride in, and God, these bikes, man. Yeah, they really are special. You feel like you're riding a piece of art. So you got your Brembo brakes up front, also in the rear. It has Bosch. It has a big show off front piston, or yeah, front fork, and then it's got Bosch suspension in the rear. Or Sachs, I'm sorry, Sachs suspension. So it's not Öhlins, but you know, for the weight of this bike and the power, I don't think you really need it, to be honest. Oh my good God. The cool thing about this, and one of my, where is that? The cool thing about this is, since it's a V-twin, well, L-twin they call it, you're getting power a lot earlier, or a lot more torquey, and it's a lot more road friendly. So I mean, you don't have to be doing 150 to have fun on these bikes. The Aprilia, the RSV, it was so tall geared that, like, I literally rode it around in first, second gear. On the highway, I was in third or fourth gear at 70, and I didn't even need to be into fifth or sixth at all. So I mean, that's not really that fun as a daily rider. You want to go through the gears, man. Like, enjoy the bike. God damn. This also has a quick shifter on your upshift, so you literally just keep the throttle wide open and shift up, and it just shifts, and actually works really well. You can barely tell you're shifting. It's pretty cool. And then it does not have an auto blipper, so it doesn't have the auto downshift, but no big deal. Again, like I said, it's got that traction control. You can see all the settings right there. Ducati traction control, it's got ABS, and it also has EBC. I'm not sure what that is, but all that stuff's adjustable. You can adjust all those things. You can see your average miles per gallon there. Obviously, you got all, like, the gauges look so cool. It's just like, I don't know what it's so simple. So yeah, man, this thing's, the sound of it, so good. The riding comfort, the position, it's not the most comfortable sport bike I've ever ridden. The seat's a little bit hard, but they do have seats you can swap out that are a little bit more like road friendly seats. But even this one, like, you get used to it. And the foot pegs are back a little bit farther. but that's all made for handling and for comfort. That's the other thing about Ducatis. Everyone likes Ducatis. When we were just sitting there taking photos, every single person that came by was like, sick ass bike, man. Like, oh my god, that's a sick bike. It looks so fast. It looks like it's going 150 miles an hour just sitting still. God, it's fucking thing keeps fogging up. But I do think the Panigale, especially this year, the Arctic Silk White, I think it's the most beautiful Ducati, or one of the most beautiful bikes ever made. They just look so good. Upgrades that they did from the 899 coming to the 959, obviously that engine upgrade. I think they just screwed around with the way that the engine produces power to get more power. They didn't actually like add a new engine or anything like that. The other thing they did was they adopted the wider front fairing from the bigger brother, the 959 or the 1299. They put on grippier foot pegs. There was a big complaints about that on the 899, and they tuned the engine differently, so you're getting a lot more mid-range power. Those are pretty much the major upgrades from the 899. Auto shifting is so freaking awesome. So we should pop this puppy into race mode. So all you do is hit the turn signal cancel button, go up to race, hold it down for 3 seconds, and boom, you're on race. So now we should have full power high mode, and it feels maybe a little bit more jumpy, but not too bad. The seat definitely makes you want to slide up and rack your balls into the gas tank. That is one thing for sure. Which isn't the most fun thing in the world, you know. I definitely wish that I could hold on to the gas tank a little bit better. So I don't know what I'm squeezing onto here. Okay, yeah, I guess. Okay, so you're not even. It's like fairings that you're kind of hanging onto, which is fine. Come on, guys! I put this in race mode for fuck's sake. One thing that's crazy is this is a 959. It's making about 157 horsepower, and its 0 to 60 time is just as fast as all the leader bikes. So I think 0 to 60 time is rated at 2.8 seconds. That's the same as the RSV, same as the R1, same as the BMW. So even the quarter mile times aren't that far off of the big leader bikes. But I mean, this thing only weighs 420 pounds. Like, it feels so light, and it's so easy to ride. God, that's just gorgeous. Wow. I'm definitely passing both of these fucking cars. I can definitely tell in race mode it doesn't like the low speed stuff nearly as much. Mirrors, whatever, they work. Wow, that is a big difference between sport and race. This thing just wants to romp, dude. And it's like hard on and off the throttle. Oh, that's the engine braking. That's what the EBC is, yeah. So you can adjust the engine braking too. Yeah, this thing's completely different in race mode. The last time that I rode this and I did the first ride, I actually did the whole first ride in sport mode. I think I did try wet mode a little bit too. And sport mode's good for when you're just like commuting or whatever, I guess. But if you really want to like get on this thing, race mode is fucking crazy. Oh my good god. I must have watched Baron Van Grumble's 959 review on 44 Teeth about 25 times. That guy is fucking amazing. Like, full race. Oh yeah, wow. So when you hang off this seat, and you get into a race position, woo, feels so good. There's like a little dip right back there for your ass. Wow, okay. That's where they want you to be. That makes sense. And you can dig in with that foot peg too. Oh wow, yeah. That's really nice. I just wish there was a little bit more comfort when I was sitting upright. I definitely wouldn't want to be taking this on like long touring rides or anything like that, which I guess why the hell would you buy a sport bike for that anyway? Should I go around these guys? Decisions. Yeah, so in race mode, this feels a lot more like a classic Ducati where it just wants to fucking eat your head off. This thing is like, let's go. What are you doing with your life? What are we doing with our lives, Harry? Oh, Harry, old buddy, old pal. Yeah, this thing just wants you to like drag knee and just rip the shit out of it. Holy shit. Oh my god, dude. The sound of this and the feeling that you get from it. Oh, good god. Okay. Yeah. Oh my god. Dude, this thing is savage. Oh my good god. Okay, so yeah, race mode. Race mode wants to eat your face off. Jesus Lord. So if you're test riding one of these and you put it in race mode, I hope you have some riding experience, or you might be laying on the street somewhere. Good God. Whew. Oh, that was an experience. I feel like I just had sex. I need a cigarette. Jesus Christ. They built some pissed off engines over there. Bologna. It's a shame how much weight you kind of have to put on your wrists. On my bike I can really squeeze the tank. Stay a little more upright. Alright, so let's hop on the freaking highway here. Yeah, this bike has a lot of power. A lot more than I thought it did, to be honest. Green light? Yeah. Oh my good God! Okay. Wow. Get a little head waggle. Gave me a little head waggle there. That engine, dude. Man, the personality this thing has is just, it's incredible. Whoop. God, this just never gets old. That's a stock exhaust. I can't even freaking imagine. I hope that comes through on the mic. God, it's insane. Okie dokie. It's not a... Okay. It's not an uncontrollable amount of power. So anyway, we are heading back to the dealer here. It's right up the street. I hope you guys enjoyed this test ride of a 2016 959 Panigale. Could you use this as a daily rider? Absolutely. Are there more comfortable bikes out there? Probably. Are there any bikes that exist that look better than this one? Absolutely not. Super fun, so much character, and I think anyone would be just absolutely stoked to have this thing sitting in their garage, including myself. So special thanks to Ducati of SB for the test ride. I've got some thinking to do to see if I want to add this to the collection. So thank you guys for coming along. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe for more videos. I've got a motorcycle playlist on my channel, so I'll put that in the link in the description so you can check out all the different videos I do on my bike, on first rides, etc. So yeah, that's gonna do it, dude. What a bike. Thank you guys for coming along. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.